Hey guys, what the fuck is up, you guys? My name is Amy64 and welcome to a review of the brand new Deftones album, Private Music. This is the first single album I'm doing a review on instead of, whole band's discography, aside from the E-Man Dance 64 2 albums, but doesn't really count. It's been a couple years by now, at least 2, I don't remember, since I put out my Deftones ranking video. This is Deftones' best album in 13 years, which isn't saying much since their last 2 albums before this one are, in my opinion, their worst. Private Music is solid, but nothing really that new or exciting. Much like Ohms, it feels kinda same old atmospheric alternative metal. This album does add a few interesting ideas, like more synths and a bit of a return to nu metal. The first song, My Mind is a Mountain, is a good song. It's pretty generic Deftones, but it's good. Chino has some really good vocals for the first time in a while, and Stefan has some pretty groovy riffs. Locked Club is alright. I don't really care for the verses. The out-of-sync vocals don't sound too great in my opinion. The chorus is good, but I wish it leaned more into the atmospheric side. The bridge is pretty good, but it feels like it's rushing to an ending. Ectasis is the first song to incorporate synths heavily. The intro is pretty solid. I like the drum beat and the riff. It's a more exciting song. The chorus has more dynamics, and it's not just a continuation of the verse. Infinite Source is one of the best songs off the album. I'm not too big on the riff, but it's different, and I like that. I like the dynamics in the verse. The guitar comes in and out. Chino has some good vocals in the chorus. Souvenir is another great song. It's much more ethereal, similar to Koi no Yokan. I like the quiet verse and the louder chorus. It's definitely not on par with that album, but still good. Chino has some great vocals too, the best on the album. I just mainly like the always changing sound of the song. The song has this long, ambient, ethereal outro that I love. It goes on for a solid minute and adds a lot to the album. CXZ is another fine song. It's solid, but it's same old, same old. Aside from the chorus, there really isn't much of note to the song. The next track, I Think About You All the Time, is my favorite on the album. I like the heavier side of Deftones, but when they're kind of stuck in the middle of the spectrum like this album and Ohms, I'm not the biggest fan, but when they go full-on dream pop like this, I love it. I've loved their experimentation with the style since White Pony and Self-Titled. It's very interesting. The vocals are great, the heavy guitar adds a lot in the background. There's an acoustic guitar in the background of the last verse, which Deftones doesn't do too much, and I'm all for it. It's subtle, but adds a lot of depth. Milk of the Madonna is the other single, and I like this one much more. I really like the intro riff, it's fast and open. Stefan is at the top of his game here. I like the vast and energetic song. This is the type of song that is great for an outdoor concert. It feels massive and important. Cut Hands is the first song that incorporates nu metal. Now, Around the Fur is an amazing album, and Adrenaline is probably their most underrated, but should they bring back nu metal? No, definitely not. I'm surprised to say this, but it kind of works in this song, and it's actually pretty damn good. I would rather listen to those first 2 albums, but this offers a different kind of feeling. I appreciate how unique it is. They haven't released a nu metal album in nearly 30 years, and barely had any nu metal songs since then, so fuck it. I'm for it, I suppose. Metal Dream is the other nu metal song. It's not nearly as good. It's not really metal, so the rapped verses sound off over the lighter instrumental. The rest of the song is much different than the nu metal verses, so it feels off and disjointing. The closer, Departing the Body, is a pretty great song. It feels much grander with its slow intro and big chorus. It's more of a post-metal song. The quiet and loud dynamics work really well here. It's a great song and another best of the album. And with that, I'm gonna give Private Music by Deftones a 7.5. my ranking from the original ranking video I made like 2 years ago, it's the same. But if I'm going to place private music, I would put it in between Adrenaline and Ohms, which would make it 8 out of their 10, with Ohms and Gore still lower. I think this is a good album. I think it's a pretty good album. I think it's a solid album. A lot of it, there's a lot of just kind of generic Deftones that doesn't really do much or change the sound. I like the synths. Not my favorite, but I think the nu metal, like, I don't know. I mean, nu metal has been kind of making a comeback in popularity as of late, which I don't know. It's like I like some nu metal. I do think a lot of there is a lot of like nu metal to like. Early Deftones is arguably, like, I will say Around the Fur is probably the best nu metal album, and Adrenaline is a very solid album. But for the most part, nu metal fucking blows. So yeah, Deftones is ranked video I made. That video, that has been my most popular video on this channel, aside from that one, the Family Guy edit. But as far as my actual like quality videos, that ranking video is my biggest. So hopefully, this gets another 800 views. Yeah. All right. If you want to see more album ranking or reviews, I'll probably get to it. Oh fuck.